Drive!
And then the dogs had us.
I have never once said that.
Recording in progress is such a threatening aura to it.
It's like, okay,
It's like
game
a
face.
passive-aggressive threat. That voice that goes, recording in progress.
I won't judge you.
That was a very good Americanized accent, Em.
Yes, so we are back again.
Hello.
And we were just recapping the exploits of last week. So, not last week, last session. Yes. So, Froyord, yes, you were doggy dinner, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
I'd call you Alpo Pants.
Yeah.
And the hunky meat shield was also doggy dinner, Oglum.
Yeah.
I've retconned that he looks like Keanu Reeves. Okay, like it's canon now.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Don't hurt his puppy. Don't hurt his puppy.
That's right.
And Renault never got hit by anything that attacked him.
Yeah,
Let's
completely
do my
missed.
Matrix moves.
And he missed whatever he was throwing at too.
And then at least saved the day by scaring the crap out of them.
Just a wolf.
Just a dire wolf to be precise.
That's right.
So anyway, so you had entered the goblin's lair, and let's just say you got away with your lives, but you did obviously inflict some damage on the goblins because there were at least half a dozen dead goblins and dead wolves and things on the floor of the tunnel. So you did accomplish something. But you had to, like a dog, lick your wounds and retire back to Deeping Vale, the village.
Like a dog. Too soon, Neil. Too soon.
Wow.
Ouch.
So you come back from the encounter at the Goblin's Lair with the wolves, and recovered at the village. You had a hot meal, and you it's now the next morning. So we can do any healing that people have needed healing. So what's the status of everyone as far as their hit points? I know Oglum, he was on 1, I think, and so were you, weren't you, Froyord?
Hit points. Yeah, I think I went down.
Because you were on 0, where you were basically virtually dead, and then
I gave him 1.
I think I'm at 5.
You're at 5.
Yeah.
How did you get to 5?
I don't know. Or is it 0.5? I'm not sure.
No, I think what's your normal starting hit points?
Oh no. I have 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, that
3.
sounds more very good. What's your normal maximum hit points?
7.
7. Okay. Yeah. And Oglom, I think he was on 1 because his maximum is only 5. So you can get some healing from the cleric. What was his name again?
Oh, the brother?
Yeah. What was his name? Aldrich, that's it. Yeah. Aldrich can cast Cure Light Wounds on one of you.
I'll take those.
And I gave the Osgood's potion of magic healing to Freyord to take.
Yeah, I think we
Oh, okay. So, all right. So what we have to roll some dice. So basically, you need to roll a d6, Froyord.
Okay.
And whatever you get, it's a d3 actually. So 6 is 3 hit points, and you can double it because of the potion thing that Clover gave you.
Right.
So just roll your d6.
Yeah. How can I not? Why am I? Oh, it's because it's being shared. Just give me a second.
Oh, you all launched your game, haven't you? Yeah, you're all in there.
You were all in.
Yeah.
Were you trying to roll the dice on my screen?
Yeah, I can't seem to get out of it to get to my
Go up in the top right and change your view from full screen, and then you'll be able to choose your other application to go to the internet as opposed to Zoom. I think it automatically defaults to full screen when somebody starts sharing their screen.
No, it's still not letting me. Oh, hang on. You.
Or hit Alt-Tab. Then you can go through to the Roll20.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay, so 1d6.
Jesus, dice. 1d6.
4.
Ooh.
Okay. So that would be 2 hit points that you recovered naturally, but because of the potion, you get 4 additional hit points. So that should take you to the maximum.
I'm back to max.
Yay.
Yep.
All right, let's go murder.
So that means, and is anyone else injured? I don't think only Oglim was the only other person that was injured. So that means that Brother Aldrich can cast Cure Out Wounds on him, which is, I think, 1d6 plus 1 or something. Let me double check.
What did that potion taste like, Freyord? Wait, what does Clover sound like again? I don't remember what she sounds like. What did it taste like?
It tasted like elderberry and moles, burrowing moles. Not that I've had that.
Oh,
And have you tasted moles?
touchy subject.
No, that's what was written on the bottle. So
Calling
Make
for
it a
Oglim,
mold.
and we get.
I feel like you're trying to get my goat.
No, just your mole.
Okay, so Brother Aldrich is off his game. He only rolled 1. And he only healed him to a maximum of 3 hit points. So he's still not. He still needs more. He still needs some tender, loving care from Ada.
Am I allowed to say sexual healing on this channel, or will we be banned?
You should sing it. You should sing it though.
Yes, you're the bard after all. I feel like.
Right.
Oh,
I think I can hear some Barry White coming in.
I want Oglim healing.
Bit of Barry White going, okay, we're going to get it down. Tonight.
Oh, we have Barry White in this universe. I like it.
He's an NPC, okay? We just haven't come across him yet.
Yeah.
He's the final boss.
Right. Barry White with a big meat cleaver. I'm going to show you my big meat cleaver.
Did you call him your Barry Wyvern?
Barry Wyvern. Oh, I must use that. Make an mental note.
yeah, you were starting to sound a lot more like Chef from South Park than Barry White.
I was my salty chocolate bar.
How you feeling, Oglim? Bad. Why bad?
Okay.
No. So okay. So from the rest of this tonight, the DM will now be hosted by Cartman.
I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I was not subjected by aliens. I'm not under alien control. All right.
I think everything about this day, about things going into and out of my.
We're like 3 minutes into the recording and we already have like copyright violations.
Yeah, but
Possibly not safe for work content.
Terribly, so it's okay. All right. So we need to it's day 6 since you left the safe town of Waybrook. Obviously, we've had a pretty eventful last 3 days with a goblin raid, getting trap miners out of their mine, and then finally an attack on the goblin lair. So it's day 6. You're basically almost completely healed up. Well, Oglim's still a couple of points shy of maximum, but he's recovering. He's just been nursed by Ada. So we need to double check what spells you're going to have for today, and then you can decide what you want to do. So starting with Clover, what are you going to go with? Your usual?
Yep, sleep was really helpful.
Yep. And what about your cantrips? Are we going with the same as before? Was it Arcane Bolt?
Oh, I didn't know I could change my cantrips.
Yep, you can change your cantrips as well. Well, you've got a list. You've got how many? What have you got? 2 or 3, or how many do you have?
I thought I was 4.
You have 4, do you? Let me just.
Yeah.
What does it say? Cantrips.
I had. No, I'm sorry. I had 3. I had Kindle, Ghost Hand, and Arcane Bolt. So are you saying I can choose 3 different ones every day?
No.
So I'm stuck with the cantrips, and I can use them 3 times a day.
Yeah. Well, you can't. You can. Yeah, you can do 3 cantrips of any one of those.
Yeah.
So you can't do 3 of each, but you can do 3 in total.
Right. Yeah. But I can't change anything about it. So the only thing I have to let you know in the morning is my main spell. What did I choose out of my book?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. So you chose sleep.
Okay.
And then moving to the other arcane caster, Elise. What have you got with?
So for my spell, I'm going to take auditory illusion for today.
Okay. Yeah. And you've also got read magic. And your cantrips.
So I think it's the same 4, right? Change color, magic whistle, haunting, and legerdemain.
Yeah. And you can, because of your higher intelligence, you can cast 4 in a day as opposed to 3. Cool.
Wait, like higher intelligence compared to who? Like compared to the rest of us?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she's the smart one in the group.
Lame.
And then we have the Oratons, or the equivalent for the clerics. So that's all 3 of you, actually. So Ada, Renault, and... So actually, Renault, you have a druid spell, but you can tell me what you've learned.
I'm looking right now. So I think the one that I want to have as an active spell is Detect Danger.
Okay. Remember, that only lasts for an hour when you cast it.
I only need it for an hour.
And then you've got, what was your wisdom?
15, 14 plus 1.
Okay, so that meant you could have, what was it, 3? 3 orisons.
And mine are going to be cure minor wounds.
Yep.
You know, the 3 that I wrote down from last time, I don't think saved.
Guidance and virtue was the other 2 you had.
I had guidance and virtue.
Yeah.
Guidance. Yeah, I want to keep guidance.
Mm-hmm.
And virtue as well.
Okay.
I'm glad you're a better note taker than I am.
They're just minor buffs. And then moving on to Freyord, you had
Cure minor
virtue, and what have I got written down? Trauma turkey. Why do I have that?
Yeah, you have the trauma turkey. Yeah.
Trauma turkey.
Yeah.
Best.
Trauma turkey. Trauma turkey.
Oh my God.
And Ada, you only had 2, and I think you had Cure Minor Wound and Trauma Turkey as well, but unless you want to change it.
Yeah, because I have to pick from this cleric and druid orison list. I mean, what is the point of calling the worship? Why am I going #Hillsong in the middle of a goblin battle? Like, what is called a worship? Also, meal blessing. I'm just going to sit there.
I agree. It's all garbage.
Great.
It's garbage. I want to do Cure Minor Wounds 3 times. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Right? I ordered a wine, and it's like a little pointless.
The meal blessing is you basically heal someone 1 hit point. That's essentially what it does, but they need to eat a meal. But you bless it.
Okay,
and they
so I have to cook for Oglim as well? What is this?
You're basically married now.
It's terrible.
It's a magical equivalent of chicken soup. It's good for what ails you.
And I thought we agreed I had other ways of healing. Okay, I'm gonna behave. Everyone else get like banned off YouTube for being inappropriate. Okay, I'm gonna be really boring and just wait. Do I have Ghost Hand as well? Oh, I do. I could also do Ghost Hand. All right, I'm gonna have the heal.
Oh, yes, you do have Ghost Hand. Yes, you do.
I do have Ghost Hand. Cure minor wound. I'm gonna keep Cure minor wounds.
Yep.
And as much as I'm always tempted to pick water to wine, that's like a personal M preference, not an ADA preference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna keep Trauma Turkey.
Yeah.
I love that we've just agreed that that's what it's called. I can't even pronounce the actual name. Like Trauma Turkey.
It sounds like Trauma Turkey, so I think that's good.
Trauma Turkey sounds better. Let's keep that.
Yeah, so we're like toddlers that are learning how to speak words and they don't pronounce them quite properly, so they just hey, can you do the Trauma Turkey?
I want a Trauma Turkey. Mommy, can I have a Trauma Turkey?
We have a trauma turkey at home.
A Trauma Turkey at home. It's just a chicken.
Okay, so everyone's got their spells done and everyone is pretty much healed. Oglum is still a little bit bruised, but he's still got a positive outlook on life because Oglum is a bit slow on the uptake and doesn't really recall being killed anyway. So.
I like the big, hunky, stupid dice.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? It's
Murder.
It's a new day.
Murder.
I was like, right out the gate. Murder.
We
did have a bit of a reveal. We had some further interrogation of the goblins, where one of the goblins, Garak, had revealed the secret. There was a secret entrance to the goblin there.
So they
It
said
didn't tell us where it was, though.
He didn't tell you where it was, yes, and I think you were debating about taking him with you.
Which one is the one that I say I have their heart?
There was two Garak. Garak's is the one that was.
I'm scared of Elise. I don't know about the rest of you.
Just if she's got a big rock and she starts hanging it from the roof, you need to start being worried. Because you
who invited Elise
your brains in. And Greeble was the other goblin. We established the name of the other goblin was Greeble.
Yes.
He was less forthcoming. So I don't know if that was the one you wanted to torture. At least I don't know what you got planned for the day.
Well, I think I with one of them I used the Ledger Derman spell and pretend I took their heart out. So I hope we don't need to torture them today.
That was correct. He was a bit more forthcoming after you did that. So yeah.
So basically what you're saying is Elise can handle everything and we can just all like sit back because she can scare away dire wolves and kill like 3 or 4 goblins in the process, and she can take the other goblins and be like, I got your nose and you can't smell anything.
We still get experience points though, right?
Yeah, because we're doing nothing.
It's a group effort. It's a team effort.
Yeah,
like it.
I have no armor. One hit and I am down. That's why I was moving that table.
Oh, that's right. And Elise was feng shuiing the entrance.
Marie Kondoing that place.
Yeah, she's like, give me joy here.
Elise bumps against the wall and she's out.
Drops the table on her foot.
Actually, this is not Elise, but this is me. I actually got a concussion last week because I hit my head on a box.
Oh no!
Are you okay?
I am much better now.
Oh my god.
It was only a flesh wound. Cure minor wounds, fixed it.
Yes.
Concussion. That is a serious head smack on a box.
All right. So, like I said, it's the morning. You now have this extra information. What do you want to do with it?
Kill goblins.
Yep.
Do we
only came back to heal and take a nap, and that's it. Like, we're going back in.
Are we taking him with us? Because we don't know where we're going. We're taking him with us, right?
We're going to have to take one of them with us.
Remember, you have the dwarf, the Baldar the dwarf is still there, the miner. He can speak Goblin, so we established that Grax knows a couple of words in common.
Yes.
If you want to converse with him more, you can use Baldar.
Well, I think we need to bring Baldar with us because I don't want to find out he starts yelling or saying things to his friends if he happens to come in contact with them that we don't understand.
You can get
Okay.
him.
All right. Well, you want to ask Baldar if he'll accompany you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, Baldar says, "Yeah, I'll come, but don't expect me to do any fighting for you.
That's okay.
That's all right. Elise has got this.
I'll just go and get my
We'll do all the
pickaxe."
fighting.
So Baldar's going to bring his pickaxe, and he's going to try and refrain from singing "Hi ho, hi ho" as you're walking along.
Yeah, if I'm in front of him, I'm going to smack him and be like, "Excuse me, that was just in college."
All right. So,
Do I want to know?
This
there
is a
seems like
joke
there's a
about him
theory
calling
there
me a
that
hoe.
we should touch on, but maybe for another time.
It was
It's
just
a
an
joke.
experiment. It was just experimentation.
Right?
Why is that so small?
I think that we should kill one of the other goblins.
This
There is only one more.
Here we go again.
Bit of murder, really.
Why though? Like, why? There's only one other one, right?
I think the question is why not?
Okay, because the guy that we're taking, if he double crosses us, then we bring back his head and we say, "Don't freaking double cross us, show us the back entrance."
Well, you could kill one goblin in front of the other and say, "Don't double cross us."
We already have his heart.
Yeah, he already thinks that Elise has got his heart pumping away in his pocket.
If we kill the other one, we got no insurance. I don't know.
Gnome insurance.
Not no insurance.
That's a hi-ho
is what I-
policy.
Yeah, it's a hi-ho policy.
Fine. We'll keep them alive.
Yeah,
So you can see can you guys see the map?
not yet.
No, it's black.
Is it black?
Know what I'm saying?
See a one.
I see a red map and I want to paint it black.
Well, that was a perfect reference.
Yeah, so this is the map, and you can see that you had marked out on the map both here and this was the Goblins' Lair, just up north of the mine.
We went to the higher one, right? The further north one that's higher elevation.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So I wonder if that lower one is the back entrance.
Mm.
Okay. Can we muzzle him somehow so that he can't call out if his plan is to try to find his friends and get away from us? He's gonna try to double cross us, I'm sure. And so he's gonna take us close, and then he's gonna try to signal them.
And you can definitely gag him. That shouldn't be any issue.
Oglam and I might have something you can borrow.
Oh, God.
This is a very fast relationship. You literally fell in love with him yesterday. And now she's got Gimp here.
We're sending each other mixtapes.
Yeah, but it's all loot.
Okay.
Oh my god.
She does move. She moves a little fast, even for a bard.
Okay.
All right.
Like,
So we're
wait, no. Keep going.
Oh.
Keep going.
Okay, the bard's a little bit inconsolable at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So where are you going to head off? You're gonna head off, go towards the mine again, and then decide where you want to go, or?
Well, I think we need to ask our little goblin friend.
Yeah.
Would
Well,
be
we
the
can
best way
try
to go.
the back entrance. We don't
We'll
know
do an
which
action.
where or what that is.
So I think we need to get our minor friend who I'm terrible with names. I'm gonna say it's a gnome thing because we're used to having like a million names, and so therefore we don't learn anyone's name, and that may just be me. But Balgar,
Baldar the dwarf.
Baldar the dwarf. That's All right, Baldar. Can you tell him if he double crosses us, we're going to kill him, cut his head off, and show it to his friend?
I pat my
What's that,
purse
Lily?
to remind him that I still have his heart.
That's right. And we're going to then cut your head off and show it to your friend, and your friend will help us. So, save your life and tell us where to go. And and if you give me the middle finger, I'm sure that's a goblin thing, I will cut that off.
So Baldar basically. I'm sounding like a Jawa from Star Wars. But basically...
Okay, Greedo, tell Jabba.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so Baldar basically, yes, does impart that information to the goblin, and the goblin is nodding enthusiastically. Greg's good.
Okay, so we have to gag him now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't cry out.
Yeah. So we got, and the other goblin you're going to leave tied up back at the town, at the village.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Unless the town wants him, put him to work washing dishes or something.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Right, Uber.
Goblin Uber. Yeah.
And
Okay.
before we leave, I'm just going to do my little squeaky noise thing, just to see if there's any burrowing mammals around.
Around the village.
Worst reaction. I have a headache.
Molly is stalking us.
You don't detect any burrowing animals in the village.
All right. Bullshit.
Well, I mean,
We are out of control tonight.
That's exactly what.
A mouse or a rat is not a burrowing animal.
That's exactly what Renault says every time you try that. This is bullshit.
Well, you know what? Molly helped us once. I just figured it would be nice to have somebody keep an eye on our little goblin friend here.
His distant
that's
cousin?
okay.
No.
What?
There's not a mole everywhere.
Well, no, there
it's
isn't
any
right
burrowing
now.
animals. So I would put moles,
Badgers.
badgers, bunnies.
Anybody says we don't need no stinking badgers doesn't know what badgers are good for.
But rats and mice are not burrowing animals.
How about worms?
Burrowing.
Worm.
Ooh. Non-mammal.
Yes.
They're not,
Yeah,
it's mammals. It's
worms
not just
and
animals.
Invertebrates don't count.
I feel like all I've been doing is talking to worms.
You almost were talking to worms when you almost. Well, no, you didn't almost die.
All right, so you get your gear together, and we're heading up the road towards the tin mine again.
If that's the way the goblin is pointing.
Yeah. Okay.
The goblin is pointing like he's like a divining rod.
So you continue your journey.
Hey, we're not dead yet.
To the tin mine. Luckily for you guys, there's nothing that you encounter on the way. Means that you then arrive at the tin mine. You enter the mine. It's pretty much as you'd left it previously. So, did you decide which one you wanted to go for? You wanted to go to the north or to the south?
We need the goblin to tell us.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, Baldar asked him about the secret chamber, and he says it's at the place you went last time.
Okay. Before we go, I'm going to call Molly. See if he's still around.
Jesus Christ.
Cheep, 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 cheep. Cheep, 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 cheep. Cheep, 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 cheep.
And yes, he's there because he's a mole, and what else have I got to do all day? Yeah, so he pops his little head up and says, "Hello."
Hi. And I'm going to give him one of those carrots again.
Oh, orange worms.
Have you seen anyone since we left?
Molly, seen no one.
Have you been out or have you been hiding?
Oh, I come out. I look for worms.
Okay. Do you know where? And I'm going to point to the gnome and say where. Not the gnome. I'm the gnome. Point to the troll. No, goblin. Naomi is having a stroke.
the nasty moment.
Yes. Do you know where they are right now?
No nasty moment here. Remember, he can't see too far. He's a mole.
I know. Do you want to come with us?
What, orange worms?
Yes.
Bring Molly back?
Sure. If I don't die.
It's an extra meat shield.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole, literally. Whack with a mole.
You know, whack-a-mole.
Aren't most moles either blind or have very limited sight?
They have very limited sight. Yes, they're basically nocturnal, really.
Okay.
But they're great in a cave.
In a cave, they can skitter around. Yeah.
Recon.
Okay.
Recon in a cave is what I'm thinking.
Recon.
They can go ahead before we get, and they won't be seen, right? Or they would seen, but trolls or whatever they got, goblins, whatever. They would just be like, okay, it's a mole.
All right, Molly agrees, so you can lift him up gently and sort of slide him into your little saddle, your little statue you've got.
Put him in my pocket.
I mean, moles are what I sort of, I don't know.
Like a mouse. Like a
they're
big mouse.
They're kind of like baseball.
Sort of like a hamster.
Yeah, roughly similar size. Similar size. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Oh, but I'm teeny tiny, so my pockets would be tiny. God, feels like being a woman.
Put him in a little satchel, give him an orange worm to chew on.
Murph is just rolling his eyes at me repeatedly today.
Murph is like, we should be killing Molly. Let's kill him for information.
I think that's Froyo's default position, is it? Just kill something.
We're all going to have our own little saying. So far, Renault says, I think we can take them. And Freyord is, I think we should kill it.
I think we should kill it. Yeah. I think that we should sacrifice Molly.
All right, so you got your little Molly, and so you're going to head on up to the Goblin Lair.
Before we head out, can I take the jar of nails with me, as I found last time?
Yes, you can do that.
I put it just in case.
Mantle, my Home Alone attack kit.
Then these are wood nails. They're not like caltrops. They're not like multi-spiked things, but they are nails. Yes. If you're going
Clover.
then you'll need to take a hammer with you too.
Yes, I'll take that as well. I think I have a hammer.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, what,
Clover.
Renault?
You can keep Molly, but you have to feed it, and then you have to keep it clean. You have to change its cage. All right?
Yeah,
Just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm a child. I'm probably older than you.
Doesn't matter.
Child.
Don't make us send Molly to that farm with the nice people.
Oh, you are just triggering me.
And you have to see if Molly happens to die, you have to find another mole which looks exactly the same as Molly.
Place it, yeah, and then you got to flush Molly down an outhouse. Yeah.
Neil, do you have multiple mole voices, or is it just going to be the same one?
It's got to be the same.
I haven't been working on a repertoire of Molly voices. I have a sneaky suspicion it'll sound very similar to the first one. Okay. All right. So we're moving on.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Yo, Goblin, lead the way.
Okay. So the plan is to continue from the mine up to here, isn't it?
Right, that's really
No,
far.
yep.
Like the northern
Back to the Goblin Land. Okay. So, yes, we're all in agreement. We're all heading there.
Yep.
In our usual marching order?
Yes. Give me your marching order, please.
No, the usual, I would think.
Everyone is
Yeah.
surrounding Elise, so she doesn't accidentally get a paper cut.
Bump ahead on the box.
Let's hit the butterfly.
The marching order, I think previously I had you as Froyald and Oglum up front, then Clover and Elise, and then Renault and Ada at the back. That's what I had previously.
I feel like we should switch that since Oglum is still half injured, isn't he?
Yes, he
Yeah.
should definitely be next to me.
Go next to you. Okay, yes. All right, so Froyald and Renault are up the front. Shields at the ready, spears and maces ready. Okay.
Especially since Renault is like the chosen one that can't be hit or something. Twinkle toes. He's very light on his feet. He can jump.
Okay, just double check something before in case this is it.
Big fan of the new soundtrack, by the way.
Yeah.
Very festive.
And I'll load up the next thing. Okay, here we go. So you move on from the
Ooh.
Ooh! Ooh!
Music sounds like something's about to happen.
It's very ominous.
so you're following the mountain path up through as you can see, it's you're on the sort of the side of the mountain. So you're right. It's the mountain rises up above you. It's mountainous as mountains are, and then to the left,
The mountains are mountainous.
yes, that's right. And to the left, you can see it dropping away, and it's actually woody, but you can see it sort of steps down. It's like it's a little bit terracey in that respect, because the computer software lets me do it that way, and so so you're making your way through this path, and actually I need to add in Baldar. I should do that. Let me do that before we go much further. Add a dwarf.
And the goblin.
And the goblin, yes. He's got a pickaxe.
I feel like we're being lured into a trap somehow.
I think it's romantic.
I don't know what Oglum and I are doing. Just
I make this guy Balder.
It's a trap.
Alright, so that's Balder. Is So he doesn't have. He doesn't really have armor. But he has a pickaxe.
Okay. So we only need him to talk to the goblin. We don't need him like right beside him. So we can, I could have like a noose that's kind of like on a stick type thing, holding the goblin in front of us, so he can't run away.
Yeah. So the goblin.
If that's okay, Clover.
Are we going full like Gollum on an elven rope sort of thing?
It burns it.
Yeah.
It burns it. It burns it.
Freyard, do you have a problem with me? I gave you my healing potion. I figured we'd be friends, but you're like
No.
remain. Wait,
I
are
just
you
wanna-
threatening me like Elise with the
Nope.
whole "I've got your heart"?
That's a heart. No, that's you've got my heart.
Aw.
Just
Okay,
so that we're just
Who's
so that
holding to the
we're
goblin?
I'll hold on. The just so that we're clear, if the other goblins start to attack us, I strongly suggest we kill this one so it can't get away and tell them any secrets.
I'm okay with that.
Like straight up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that. Molly's okay with that too, I think.
When did the mole get a vote?
I know. I was about to say.
I'm not splitting treasure with that animal.
That's
Join the
fine.
team. He's a pet.
He's my friend.
What's
And
that?
I-
Molly Clover fell down a well? What?
I feel like I'm being threatened again. Remind me to stay away from wells and Freyord in the vicinity of wells. You're lucky you just look like half dragon, and
Out of nothing.
I'm not giving. You guys are all just far too serious. I think that's part of your problem.
Literally, two of us died last fight, and you're giving your pet mole a vote on it.
Because what? We're not going to be around much longer. Like, what are you saying?
I'm not a healer. I'm not a fighter. I just want to do magic. I want to catch things on fire, shoot
I'm not
things
like
with
other
arrows
gnomes.
that don't exist, and I
Just wanna
want
be
to talk
loved. Is
to
that so
burrowing
wrong?
mammals. You don't have any idea how big a deal this is for me to be able to talk to a burrowing mammal. Okay, I've been trying to do this my entire life, and my entire family was ready to disown me because I wasn't able to do it, and I started to believe that it was a lie, and they were all faking it all the whole time, and then I was actually finally able to do it. This is a big deal, and the fact that you guys shared it with me was a big deal to me, and the fact that you're making fun of it is just...
Oh God! Here come the waterworks.
Also a big deal.
Yes.
Okay. So
Also,
while you're
thank you.
bickering about talking to moles, suddenly, dun dun dun, almost as if he'd planned it. Your discussions, for want of a better term, are interrupted by the sound of an arrow shooting past you guys.
Oh, for the love of God.
Molly, I told you this was a bloody trap.
Yeah, I agree.
Coming from the right, an arrow shoots past and narrowly misses Renault again.
This is a tree right here, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be rolling for.
Is that our right or is that our left? Hang on.
You're heading.
Is this a tree?
West. You're heading to the northwest on the screen, or
Yeah, the tree is to our left, but the arrows are from the right, which means they're from that rocky bit to the right.
an arrow came from the right. Yeah.
So this is a
Singing
tree. This is a tree, right, Neil?
Yes, that's a tree. Yes.
Okay. I think we should make a run for the tree.
Oh, another arrow just shot past. This time, coming from your front, and narrowly missed Freljord.
Jesus.
Run for
Kill
cover.
him.
Can we?
Kill him, and I think we should make a run for the tree.
Or we can
And then
stand
you
here
start to
and
hear
wait
some
for-
voices like,
Yeah.
Oh, I think we should fight it out. Who
I think
runs?
Not in the middle of the road.
We fight.
Can we get the dwarf to basically yell out in Goblin that if you continue to shoot at us, we will kill. We will something with the heart. At least, what can you do? Can you set that thing on fire or something like magically or what? Like we will. We were.
With my hand
We're
and
gonna.
you-
We're seriously gonna like bash this little fella to death.
There's a lot of information to pass up.
or some. Just tell them that we're gonna like kill this kid. To kill
Translate.
this goblin. Yeah.
Yep.
Stop shooting or we'll kill him.
We're gonna pull out his fingernails and then
Yeah.
Okay,
We're gonna take his mother to dinner and never call her again.
Can I use Trauma Turkey? That would be a good one. Ooh, I can cast voice 3 times louder than normal for 1 minute on someone with trauma check.
Yes.
Yes, we can broadcast it to the
We
goblin.
can do it.
I think that's a
Goblins.
Go for it.
My time for magic has come. I'm not just here to flirt with
y'all
Olga.
hear me?
And drink and be
congratulations, you're a loud talker.
All right, so you're
I need
gonna
trauma turkey for that.
cast that on Baldo, are you?
Yes, I'm gonna cast trauma turkey on him so he can broadcast it.
Okay. Yep. All right. So you cast that off your list, and then Baldo basically yells out, "Get back, or we kill the goblin! You know, don't make us come out there and kill you all."
I like it.
And basically,
Wait, I don't know what he said.
Basically, yeah. So to you guys, all you heard was, and then you hear, "Go away!" But you hear that in common.
What was it? Say it again.
Go away!
We literally were until they started firing at us.
Hmm.
You don't come here. This is the land of the goblins.
Is there
This is our
anything
land
on
now.
that ridge, Neil, that looks like it's super dry and flammable?
That's like rocks.
It's all rocks. There's no trees there,
There's a couple of little bushes and things, like
but nothing. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. then.
this is a bush, and that's a very.
But they're all living. They're not all dead and dried out.
Yeah, no. It's you're not in a dry area. You know, it's fairly lush
Okay.
and green.
Okay. Can we see where the arrows came from?
Oh, another arrow just shot past you.
All
This
right.
time it just narrowly missed Elise.
Ooh.
LD.
Neil, if I'm looking to the right, can I see where the arrows are coming from?
It's coming from this sort of general-ish direction, sort of somewhere to your right, like that. Yeah.
I'm getting the impression this is an active time battle, and we're actually like, we can't stand here forever. We gotta either move
Yeah.
or.
I think that we should take cover.
All right. So let's do the usual. What are you going to do? Red Alt, what are you going to do? And then we're going to roll for initiative.
Okay, so can you show us again on the map where they are?
The only thing you know is that an arrow's
where the
come,
arrow, and,
an
yeah, and
arrow's
they're
come from this direction. There was an arrow that came some front forward direction.
Would you guys have any issue with me
And
like?
when you heard the
appro-
voices, you kind of heard them to both to left and right of you.
I want to like run up to the rock wall and just kind of like take cover beneath it so that
You
I
want to run
can like
towards
get a
here?
better look at them.
You want to run towards here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Froyord, what are you doing? Remember, you've got the
Right, yeah.
goblin in tow.
Yeah. So wherever I go, I'm holding that little guy in front of me.
Yeah.
So they were shooting from where again?
You had an arrow from your right, and then also somewhere from your front.
Okay.
You can't actually
I know.
see any goblins at this point.
Yeah. So I kind of like want to move over more to like Renalfa said, more to the right to try and cut off their angle of arrows. So
Okay.
because if I go left, they're going to have a better shot at us.
Yeah. All right. Elise.
I will stay close to Renaud and go towards the cliff as well too, so that they can get the angle of the arrow.
Yep. Clover.
My instinct was to run towards the tree, so I think since we're not like pre-discussing this, I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to go the opposite direction of them and run towards the tree because I'm just reacting on instinct, and I think it's only player knowledge knows they're going the other way. Clover does not, and she's like, "Big tree, hide."
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Edda.
I'm going to try to climb the tree if I can get close to it and get to it. I'm going to try to climb it.
Okay. Well, you can move. I think you can move something like 40 feet or something like that. So you should be able to make it.
It says 120/40.
Yeah, so you can move 40 feet in a turn. So you could probably make it to the tree.
Okay.
And you can get behind the trunk or something. I don't know. You won't be able to climb up straight away.
Okay, but I'll try to get like behind it on the opposite side of where that arrow was coming at Elise from, the right-hand arrows.
Yep. Okay, Ada, what are you going to do?
Get Oglum and get out of there. No, I'm joking.
What do you say we blow this pop stand?
0 out of 5 on TripAdvisor. Honey, we're out of here. I did not sign up for this.
She's like, I know a place.
Hashtag live to fight another day.
And there's great little B&B. All right.
Yeah. There are no goblins.
So where you go?
Oh god, I'm looking at this lot. One lot's going that way. Gnome person's running the opposite way. I'm literally standing there looking at Oglum going, what do we do? Do we know if goblins can scale down rock walls? Are we allowed to know that information?
Goblins are pretty agile, yeah.
Because if we're if we put our backs to the rock wall and they can climb down the rock wall, that's not great either because they're going to be right overhead then.
Well, at the moment you're right out in the open, so you need to make up your mind quickly.
Okay, do I have the, yes, okay, let me pull up my roll 20. What is this bit? Oh no, all right. Let me pull up my map. What is, I'm going to draw on the map, this area here. Ooh, why is that not letting me draw?
I can see it. You can see little...
Oh yeah, that bit. What is that?
They're rocks. They're larger rocks. You could hide behind them.
Okay, I'm dragging Oglum with me and we're going behind these rocks here, which I hope will take us out of the line of sight of the arrows. But will it though? Will those rocks shield us from arrows?
So you're in leather armor, so you can move 30 feet.
Okay. How far is that?
Oglum can only move 20 feet because he's got chainmail.
Oh. How far is it?
If you use the ruler from where you are, it is 30 feet will take you to about here.
Oh, so I can't actually get behind the rocks. Oh.
One round, and Oglum can only move about here.
Okay, stop it. I'm dragging the big lug and we're just going to go join the others next to the wall. Clover, you're on your own.
Okay. Well, Balder also runs towards the tree.
Okay.
Okay. Roll initiative. Who's rolling? D6.
I get the feeling that in real time, Ada's decision making was just like running around in circles for a little bit and then bolting towards the wall.
Who's that? Whose terrible roll was that?
That was Renault.
No, I haven't. Oh, hey.
That was me.
Okay. Well, the goblins get to react first.
Cool.
So we have another arrow shooting at you. Oh. Okay, so as Renault is running towards this area. As Reynolds is running towards this area, an arrow shoots past him, narrowly missing him, and then another arrow comes shooting in. Also missing Freljord as you're both running towards.
Woo.
And okay, so you can move. So you can do your movement now. So both Renault and Freljord can move a maximum of is it 20 feet? I think that's right because you're wearing chainmail armor. You can move 20 feet. At least you can move 40. Ada can move 30 because she's wearing leather armor.
As I run, I think everyone's gonna follow me, so I'm gonna be like, guys.
Okay, so Ogden moves with Ada. There.
Clover, can I kill the goblin now?
Oh yeah.
Actually, the goblin's come with him. He's been dragged along. He's sort of struggling, and he's obviously still gagged, so he's kind of mumbling.
If you yell that at me, I'll be like, wait, where are you? Yes, but what the hell?
Okay, so Balder runs over to you. Balder's still got that spell. So, and as you approach Renault, you see.
Show me what I see.
Show me what you got.
You see a goblin, a goblin archer there.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Where?
Right here.
And how high is this wall that we're dealing with?
It's about 10 feet. You could throw your spear at him if you wanted to. He is in a bit of cover, but you can throw.
Could also dunk a basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it's my turn, I'm throwing that spear. Jump and throw.
He's only 15 feet away, so you need to roll. So just roll a d20. I'll tell you if you hit him with your spear.
Does not look good.
What did you get?
I got a 7.
Oh no, that's a miss.
Wah, wah.
Yep. So you throw your spear, right? Yep. Okay. Elise, are you doing anything?
So I can't cast magic because I move, right?
Yes, that's
So I
right.
can't- Okay. Can I throw a dagger then?
Yes, you can. Roll d20. Whoa.
19.
Okay. Yes. Dead-eye dick there. She throws the arrow straight into the goblin. 19. It's a pretty double check. Yeah, easily hits him. Roll a d4, please.
3.
And he basically gives out a squeal and drops to the ground motionless. Well done.
I hit something.
Dude, we don't have to do anything. We'll just let Elise run through and kill everybody. Like,
All right. Freyo.
What am I going to do?
So weapons.
I don't have any throwing weapons. I only have a very heavy mace.
Yeah,
And
and you're dragging the
I'm
goblin as well.
For now, I'm going to end this goblin's life.
Oh, okay.
Do we need him? Does anybody have any objections to this? I don't.
But he knows the entrance to the secret.
We don't know where they're coming from. We don't know where the entrance is.
Okay, well, okay, fine. I think he's like going to let us into a trap, but all right. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay, Ogden has a bow, but he can't see anything to shoot.
Yeah, there's little I can do because I can't. Can I climb walls? Can I climb that
Well,
rock
you
face?
basically haven't quite reached the side of the wall, but like you said, you've changed the angle. for them to shoot at you.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, so I'm going to. Can I move again?
no, not this next until the
Yeah.
next round.
Okay.
And Ada, you besides moving, you've got daggers as well, haven't you? But there's nothing else that you can see to shoot at.
There's nothing else.
Can I?
Is that embankment something I can climb up?
Yes, you could climb up it. Yes, but it'll have to be next round.
Okay.
Neil,
Yeah.
can I see any other goblins now that I'm next to this tree? Like any in the tree or around me?
No, you can't see anything around you.
Okay.
The voices were sounding like they were to your front.
Can I use?
I'll be right back for just a second.
What is it? The trauma turkey, and have Beldar say something in Goblin.
Well, Baldar's already got trauma turkey on him from Ada, so it's only been going for a few seconds. So he's got that for a minute. So you've got another, I think, 5 rounds of him having it. If you want him to yell at him and to say, just call out to them.
Yeah, stop shooting at us or die.
So Baldar yells out, just get back or you'll die. And then you hear a voice, shut up, you mazy dwarf. We don't listen to your kind. The voice is definitely coming from your right, and it seems to be coming a little bit from above you.
I am so climbing up there next round.
Yeah. I'm going up there.
Did you get my
Okay.
spear while you're up there?
So nothing else is happening this round, so we're going to do a new round. So so Renault, you guys want to climb up there, do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Ada, you're climbing up.
I can climb. I think I have climbing ability, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You're a thief.
As a thief, yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Ogom will he'll stay on the. Oh, actually, no. He'll follow you. Yeah, he'll follow you.
Got my back.
At least, what are you going to do?
I think I'm going to cast the cantrip haunting.
And what does
So
that do?
the cantrip create the illusion of any number of ghostly sound. Creature within hearing distance allow a saving throw for the spell, and if it succeeds, they will hear no such sound. And the sound only lasts from 1 to 20 plus magic user level in second.
Okay. Let's go range listed. It's 40 feet. Okay. So check that. Okay. All right. So you're going to cast haunting. Okay. Froyord, you've still got the goblin. You're going to move closer to the wall, or what are you going to do? It's going to be pretty hard for you to climb up with the goblin in tow.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get. Is what's his name? Beldar? Is he staying behind because he doesn't want to fight? Correct.
Balder ran off towards Clover, so he went off towards a tree.
I can hold on to the goblins since I'm pretty sure I'm very bad at climbing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move back here and give the goblin to Elise. How
Okay,
far is that?
yeah.
Yeah, that's close.
So she's only 5 feet away, so you can.
There you
Elise
go.
is here.
Yeah.
Elise
Oh,
is
sorry.
here.
Oh.
Elise is here.
Oh, sorry.
So move yourself back next to the goblin.
Snuggling with the goblin.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, put him here, please.
Do I move up the embankment?
Where's the goblin?
You don't move yet until we roll initiative. So Ada, can you
Okay.
move yourself back to here?
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, great, thank you. And then Clovo, what are you going to do?
She's not here.
What powder do you buy if you want to tell him something?
She's off looking for moles.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
All right, then. So someone needs to roll for initiative.
Not me.
I can do it.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Two.
You guys are so good at initiative.
We're getting the
Oh,
bad
you're
rolls out of the
tired.
way.
Roll again, Elise.
Elise is human, so I think human gets the wind if
Oh, they do.
attack.
Yes. Thank you for remembering the rules. Not like I have to do that.
Tie goes to the human.
Yes, you do. You get your initiative. All right, so off you go, guys. So you can do your movement. So, okay. So, Ada, that isn't a particularly difficult climb, so I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Hey!
So you can just move. So, what's his name? Let's check Oglin. He can move. So Oglin will climb up to here, protecting Ada.
I'm glad we've decided the meat shield is my boyfriend now.
Okay, so Freyord, you pass the goblin to Elise. Elise is staying where she is, so you can move 20 feet.
Okay. Let's see.
Same thing for you, Renault. If you climb up there, it's not a difficult climb.
All right. Where'd the goblins go?
The goblin was here, that was killed by Elise.
Okay, so let's get up
So
here
that's-
somewhere.
Yeah,
I want to go. I want to go get my spear, so it should be around here too.
Yeah.
Can you pick up my dagger as well?
You bet. I'm on it.
Okay, so all right, so
Sell it back, you.
do all your guys' movement. Then you then hear another arrow fly.
I haven't done the spell yet.
No, you haven't. Okay, what were you going to do?
So I was going to make like a ghost scream to see if I can scare them out of hiding.
Oh, that's right. You're going to do that. Yes. Okay, so you do that. So this unearthly, hauntingly scream erupts from around you. And you hear a squeal to the front. I'll just do a save. Systems. Yeah. Okay. So one of the you hear a goblin sort of squeal, and you see him basically. He comes out of his cover.
As the song says, I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine.
So you see a goblin just appear here.
Oh, where? Oh, hello.
You see him just sort of move, and what's the actual final?
Where's that?
What happens when they fail? They
How far away are you?
So it's enough of a sort of fright to suddenly make him sort of move in reaction to the sound. So you can see him, but only briefly, because he's kind of moved behind this rock area, sort of here. So you don't have a direct line of sight to him, Renault. Okay, is there any other shooting? Yeah, the goblin lets off an arrow, but he doesn't. It sort of shoots past harmlessly because Renault's moved out of line of sight.
Yeah.
Then you also hear the sound of a wolf howling.
Oh god, the dog.
Oh no!
Not the dogs.
Who let the dogs out?
Oh.
Okay, so new initiative. What are you going to be doing, Renault?
I'm gonna pick up my spear and Elisa's dagger.
Yep. And then what?
And I think I'm charging the brush where that guy is.
This guy here?
I'm blind charging that guy, yep.
And throw your spear or something at him?
Well, I don't see it yet, do I? Can I just hold my shield in front of me?
Yeah, but I mean, if you move around here, you'll be able to see him, and then you can throw your spear at him.
Oh, well, if I get around the corner and he shows up, yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, okay. Froyo,
And I'm
what are you going
keeping
to do?
Elisa's dagger forever.
I'm backing Renault's play and moving. Like up here.
Along the ledge there, yeah.
Well, I mean more like this way, like up here.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Can I do that now?
Okay. Ada.
Deciding that I really should have stayed home. Really should have just Netflix and chilled with Oglim, shouldn't I?
Mama always said, pick your battles.
Do we have anyone or anything that we can even aim at, or are we just hearing these wolves and goblins?
Yeah, you've only seen two goblins so far, and one of them was killed by Elise.
But Freyorg and I are about...
Tracy, were you here for that? Oh, you're on the phone. Okay, never mind. All right. Okay, so Ada, what are you going to do?
Okay, can I show you? Is this area an even higher embankment? Because this area that I've just circled.
Yeah, that's steeper. Yes, that would probably.
Because I would like to take the high ground because I have things that I can throw with, and I can move in shadow and scale walls as a thief. So I want to take higher ground to take advantage, so that while everyone's battling on the same level, hopefully I can keep an eye on things from up there. And yes, maybe it means leaving a boy feed down below to help everyone else.
Okay, yep, you can do that. And then Tracy, are you?
Sorry about that. I'm back.
That's okay. Yep. So, So while you were out, you identified where Renault basically is now. There was a goblin, and Renault tried to kill it with a spear. He missed, at least threw a dagger and killed it in one shot, which was cool.
I was here. Yeah.
You were here for that. Okay, great. So,
Molly went Holy Grail bunny and killed the dire wolf.
Nice.
So what do you want to do?
Okay, so the arrows that were coming from the north in front of us, they were coming from where this goblin is now, or were they coming from somewhere over here more?
It's probably that guy, yeah.
Okay. How tall is this tree that I'm next to?
It's pretty short, pretty tall.
It's a big tree, right?
It's 30 or 40 feet tall, yeah, for sure.
I want to climb the tree and get a better vantage point and see if I can see any more goblins coming in, since I can't really do much since everybody's far away and it doesn't make sense for me to start running in open field and get shot by an arrow. I'm going to try to climb the tree as high as I can and have Baldur stayed at the bottom because he still has the booming voice, right?
Yeah, for another few rounds, yeah. So if you want to use it.
So if I say there's goblins coming in from the north or there's goblins coming in from the west, I can see 3, whatever, and then he can yell it to them.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so Baldo will basically move into cover. He's under the canopy.
Yeah,
of the
like-
tree, but you can by the trunk. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, you can get right close, and then I can climb as high as I can.
Excellent. Okay, all right. Who's rolling initiative?
None of us.
I'll try it this time. Is it 6?
Yep, on D6.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We are not going to Vegas.
Sounding well.
Okay. All right. So goblins react first. Okay. So this goblin here is. Let's see. Your visibility should be pretty good at.
Good.
Yeah. So he moves over to here to try and get a clear shot. Doesn't really have an action, but you also see a bigger goblin.
Oh, this cannot get worse.
Great. Yes.
Just behind him, and he seems to be dressed a bit better than an average goblin.
Hmm.
And you can, I mean, who can see him? Clover can see him. Renault can't. Freyo can't. Yeah, so Clover can see this big guy here, and he's sort of pointing with his spear.
Oh.
And as he points,
He's gonna sick the dire wolves on you guys.
you see if I go to the right level, you see a goblin running out towards you. 2 goblins coming.
I'm suddenly gonna be like, Baldur, tell them, all's quiet. Except for the 2 assholes coming in on the front lawn. You guys don't get the Die Hard reference.
Yeah.
And it's probably because I didn't say it properly.
They have a tank.
The quarterback is toast.
It's toast!
So, Clover, from your vantage point, you saw 2
Yeah.
goblins coming out of the woods over this sort of area, and you
Okay.
just in the distance saw a wolf shooting past. Yeah,
Right here.
yeah.
That is a
Oh,
big
It's actually
freaking wolf.
got a wolf. It's got a rider on it as well. There's a goblin rider.
Oh, wow. Okay, we are so screwed.
That's only one wolf, though. Debbie killed, I don't know, 1 million last time. Just like the little Taylor. It's like 87,000 at a time. Okay.
Okay, so that's the goblins. So, Renault, you can do your thing now.
All right, my thing is to throw a spear because that's literally the one thing I do.
Okay, so you can move. What is it? 20. You're chainmail, aren't you?
What can I do? 30 feet?
30. You chainmail or lever arm? I think you're chainmail. In that case, it's 20 feet.
No, I'm the other one.
Lever. Chainmail or lever arm?
Chainmail.
20
Sorry.
feet.
20. All right, hang on. Let me do my. There we go. All right.
So you come running around that narrow ledge,
There we go.
and you see the goblin there, and you can pretty much let
Heave-ho.
loose with you.
With a 20, right? I throw my D20 at him, and I swear if it's a 1, I'm gonna.
You get a +1 because it's short range.
All right. Well, it's a 9 plus 1. missed
Your
double
dexterity
digits.
is what? What's your dexterity?
That's a
That's
good
still
darn
nice.
question. My dex is 10.
No. Okay. Yeah, you missed him. Don't forget, you guys have got things like virtue and guidance. I think they give you little buffs as well.
I forget we have virtue too.
So, virtue gives you a temporary hit point. It gives you +1 to your next attack roll or something like that. Okay, yeah. Oh, actually, that's touch based. So you basically someone has to touch you and say, Go well, my son, or my daughter, and do your thing. All right. So
And I can't touch myself, right?
No, no, not.
Judge says you can't do that in public.
Not in public.
I think I can
Not
move,
within 300 meters of a playground. We've talked about.
or a Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. I'm going to move. Yeah, right about there, I think. So, come on, move. No.
Select your the arrow key, the arrow button.
Yeah, there we go. Da, da, da. All right.
Yep, perfect. Okay, at least you're gonna stay there, or you're gonna move along, or you're not climbing over.
I'm going to stay there and cast a spell. So I want to cast Auditory Illusion. And they have a range of 240, so I should be able to reach the wolf.
Auditory illusion, yes. Just check. Auditory illusion, let's have a look. Here we go. Auditory illusion, range 240, 3 turns. That's 30 minutes, okay. Sound of the caster's choosing is conjure, imaging from a point anywhere in range. The sound may move as long as it remains in range. The change may. Okay, so you can make a noise about 4 times louder than a human.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to make as loud as I can, really high-pitched voice right beside the ear of the wolf and the goblins, as loud as it can, to see if like this sudden high-pitched voice can disorientate them more.
Yep. Okay. So describe the sound is. So it's just like a high-pitched human voice, or you're going to try and make it like an animal voice, or what do you want to do?
I guess, sometimes when you're boiling water in one of those teapots, the really high screechy voice, except as loud as like 4 people shouting. Okay,
yeah. Okay, so this is a booming sound. Well, not booming, but it's so loud it basically it fills the sort of valley that you're in. This is a sort of screeching sound, sort of you sound like a boiling kettle type sound, like a.
Yeah, like really high pitched to like really annoying high pitched, hurt your ear kind of sound.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it's a 240 range. So that's almost like a radius. So it's pretty much everyone in the entire area, in the immediate area, is going to hear it.
I think it's Can I make it so that it's like the loudest here?
It can actually emanate from any point within range. So basically, it doesn't have to come from you. You don't have to be the focal point. The focal point could be here, or it could be here. It could be anywhere you want it to be. Anywhere that you can see.
I want the focal point to be right like near the head of the wolf. So they are taking the brunt of the loudness.
Okay, so there's absolutely high-pitched, huge, loud, booming noise emanating from here. Erupts spontaneously, and how does that do to the wolf? Okay, they have a small fire. Okay, so they failed. So basically, and the goblin as well, he's going to have to test. Okay. All right. So and also at the same time, that also spooks. It also spooks some other goblins that are nearby as well.
Ooh.
Unreal.
So the wolf basically just sort of so basically this goblin rider had sort of ridden past. Hang on, am I doing this right? Hang on. Was riding along here, and suddenly, while it's in like running along, it suddenly just sort of stops and sort of you see it sort of crouch and sort of instinctively sort of flinch, and this actually throws the goblin off the back of the wolf, falling to the ground, and the goblin falls, gives out a squeak, and lies motionless.
Oh, jeez. Abracapocus. Hocus cadabra.
Hocus cadabra. Hocus cadabra.
And then the wolf who's, yesterday he was spooked by some gigantic cave bear, and now he's had this thing sort of squealing in his face. And so he moves. I can select the right thing. He's back over here. But it's actually wolf. But it's this wolf is good, very, very skittish now. Let me just make a slight quick adjustment to that. It's a bit too big. Get rid of that. Put the wolf here. He's just lost the archer. Okay, so that was effective. Now, meanwhile, these goblins here. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, these goblins all suddenly run as well. Actually, they sort of kind of run away from the sound of it. And these guys here also have to test.
He's going to stick around.
They're all sort of running. This one here, he's just had an arrow spear thrown at him, and then he suddenly hears this loud sound. Causes him to reflexly move away back a bit, and then this guy here. Skittish. All right, so that was effective. So you've sort of given them all a good fright. Okay, Oglom, he's going to move along. Just along, following along. Now, Addy, you're going to try and climb up here.
Yeah.
So what's your climbing skill roll? Sorry.
My climbing skill roll. Climb sheer surfaces, 1 in 6.
Okay, roll a d6. I'll give you a +1 on that because it's not too difficult for you. It's not like what did you roll?
A 2.
Well, just enough. So you can move up to your full movement up towards in this direction. So you can move 30 feet, I think it is.
Yes. All right. Move. All right. I am on top of Oglum. I mean, not like that. Get what I mean?
Okay.
Not like that.
Another consequence of the spell that Elise just did is it spooked someone else.
Uh-oh.
What?
They didn't say they were there.
you briefly see huge humanoid creature move.
Oh my god, you guys!
It's the boss level.
Where? Oh my god.
What is that?
But we have the high ground.
I have the higher ground at least.
All right. So, Clover, you were just anything else?
I was going to climb the tree.
Yeah. Okay. Dexterity check.
And okay.
20.
Is that what do I roll for D20? Okay.
Yeah. What's your dexterity?
It's 11. Do I have to exceed it or get under it? To exceed it, right? Please tell me to exceed it.
You have to get under it.
What?
Yeah. So you slip and you're still on the ground. You're not going to hurt yourself.
Can I see any of those creatures though, even though I'm not in the tree? Like these guys at least?
Yeah, you can see them. Yeah.
Can I see anything else like this big huge thing or no?
Before what you had last turn you did climb up the tree a bit, didn't you? So I didn't. Yeah.
No,
so you can't see
did I? Okay.
You can't see the big guy now. He's down on the ground.
So I'm gonna tell Balder, these guys here, are they carrying anything that looks like ranged weapons, like bows or anything like that, or do they just look like they've got swords?
I think they've both got spears, or one's got a mace or something. They got hand weapons.
A spear is ranged, right?
Yeah, the guy could throw a spear, but it's a fair distance away.
Okay. So I'm just going to tell Balder to tell them there are guys running away from the rocks in the middle of the path, in line with Freyord and Oglum. They're running the opposite direction.
All right, so Balder yells that out. Yeah. All right, so Ada's moved up there. All right, so it's time for a new round of initiatives. So, okay, so Renault, what are you going to do now?
Pick up the spear again and kind of move north up into the coverage of the trees.
What, into this area?
No. Let me show you. Where am I? Okay. Oh wait, so this guy's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'm gonna kill him. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna change my plan of attack. I'm gonna kill him.
Well, you threw the spear at him, so you don't have your spear, so you can just basically draw your sword and charge at him.
I have the dagger that I took from Elise. Can I use it?
Yeah. You could, but you could actually, if you're actually able to get close into contact, you could actually attack him with your sword.
Melee attack. All right, melee attack. Let's do it.
Yeah. Frelio, what are you going to follow along?
Yeah, I'm going to move. Let's see. Probably, cover of trees right there.
So you'll be pretty much right up behind him, sort of thing.
Yeah, well, not like right behind him, but close enough.
Yeah.
Give me some space, man.
Okay, Ada, what
Dude,
are you
if you just pin down that goblin, I will gladly dispose of him.
All right.
Ada, what are you going to do?
What is going on? I want to take on the big guy, the big boy goblin. So
This one?
I need to, Old mate. Old mate is going down. So where are those trees? So the trees next to him, where are they in relation to where I am? I am on like a higher plane, like so physically, not like spiritually, but like a higher plane.
There's like another level area along here that you can sort of run along.
And is that where those trees are? Will those trees provide cover?
It depends on which angle you're shooting at him. If you were like here, probably not. But if you're here, he's going to get some cover.
Heck yeah! All right, I'm going to scramble up there and like go towards those trees. And I'm hoping that by being, let me try and draw. I'm hoping that by being like in this kind of area, I'm going to be able to take out this dude. I'm going to be able to take out this dude. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Oglom, He's not as good a climber as you, so he's essentially going to follow along behind Freljord, and if he gets a chance, he'll loose off his arrow at someone. Elise, what are you going to do?
So this was the same wolf who was scared by the bear yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going
Well,
to.
you didn't get a really good look at the guy. one big bristling wolf looks like another one, but yeah, it's a bit skittish.
You're racist, yeah.
Won't that be speciesist? So I'm going. Question: since the auditory illusion is not a concentration spell, can I move and still maintain the spell?
Let me double check. Does it last? Yeah, it lasts for 30 minutes. So it's a loud booming noise. So it's still going on.
Yeah. And they say the sound might change and evolve over the course of the duration. So I was thinking I'm going to lower it to really small and then make the sound appear right beside the wolf here, like a giant bear roar, to see if I can scare the wolf into running into the big guy.
It's still going to emanate from the same place though.
It say the sound may change and the sound may move as long as it remains within range.
So, yeah, I'm glad you read the spell better than I do. So, yes. Okay, yeah, you can do that. You could basically have the noise following the wolf.
Yeah, I want to make the voice emanate from the other side of the wolf to try to spook it into running into the big guy here.
Okay, yep, all right, you can do that. And then Clover, what are you going to do?
I'm going to try to climb the tree again because, I'm just hanging out in the woods today.
All right, then. Okay.
I'm trying to get a good vantage point. I need to get up this tree. Give me a boost.
A nice tire swing out there, anything you can play with?
No,
All right, who's rolling initiative?
not me.
Not me.
All right, what do I roll?
D6.
D6.
Oh, let's go.
Yay.
Not bad. That's not great.
No,
Better than what we've been doing.
Goblins
For Christ's
got first go. Okay. So goblins react. Okay. So this goblin's going to move over here, and he's going to have a shot at Renault, which he does now.
What did I do?
Oh, that's not good.
Ooh.
What's your armor class?
Not that good. It is 4.
Yeah, no, you get hit.
Ow.
4 points of damage to you.
That's nothing. Okay, it's pretty good. It's half my health.
Okay, so this goblin here is going to move back a bit more. These goblins move this direction.
Just out of curiosity, that goblin that just shot Renault, he didn't get affected by the sound?
Yeah, he did. He pulled. What did he do? He moved back a bit, didn't he? And these goblins. Okay, so the sound's now emanating. Well, it's going to move to there, so it's nice because they've got initiative. So, Okay. Yeah. Okay, and so this wolf, he's recovered briefly. He's going to move this way, and then okay, so your turn to react now, guys. So Clover, roll a d20 again. you're able to climb up the tree.
Yes.
Okay. Elise, you need to keep a line of sight, so you want to move. You want to do? You can move 40 feet, dragging the goblin with you.
Yes.
Wait, it's a dragon goblin?
If I climb up here, will I be able to?
You can't really climb up, dragging the goblin with you.
I can. Can I talk to the goblin?
No, you don't speak goblin.
But he can speak a bit of common.
Yes, yeah, he knows the rudimentary. What do you want to say? Unless it would have to be very simple.
I tell him, "Help me climb, or I crumble your heart."
Okay. Yeah. All right. He will comply. Okay, Ada, what are you going to do?
I'm going to move to that spot that I was talking about, where I hopefully have a line of attack below me.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So it's your turn actually. So yes, you can now move. And Renault, you can charge the guy if you want, and
Dodge!
you can move up to 30 feet, Ada.
I think that was 30 that I just moved.
Looks like you were about here. Yeah, you're probably about here.
Okay, that doesn't
Probably
help
back
me.
a couple. Yeah, you're probably about here.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah. That's good enough. I mean, enough so you can throw a dagger if you need to. Throw your. So Renault, you're charging in.
Yep.
20 feet. So roll a d20 to attack.
I mean, my sword is not my go-to weapon, so we'll see what happens.
You got a reckon proficiency in what? The spear and the.
It is the sword, but it's just I don't use it too frequently. All right, so I got a 14.
Okay,
Something.
14. What's your strength?
13 plus 1.
Yeah. Okay, you hit, and a sword does 1d8 damage, I think, from memory. Sword. Yep, 1d8 you roll.
All right, coming up. 6.
Yep, you basically just lock the head off the guy in one quick death maneuver.
How's that for you, Freyorg?
Perfect. Save that head for me.
That's one for me.
It still counts as one.
It still counts.
Okay, so Fro,
I
you
can go
move.
20 feet, and I'm right about in the cover of trees anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go right there, so. Right there.
Yeah, I killed something.
To here, so we'll do that. So at least you're basically, if you move, you basically can just move up onto the top of the ledge. And you can probably move to about here, dragging the goblin behind you.
I can't move the goblin.
I'll move him for you. That's fine.
And since I'm up here, I should be able to see the wolf. So can the sound still be? Since the spell is still going on.
You move it out. He needs to roll again.
Roll again.
It's fine. This time it didn't seem to affect him. Well, not enough to spook him. He obviously he did react, but it also causes this guy to react. Okay. And besides this big guy, he moves his hand up to his ears a little bit. He's still okay. All right. So, and Clover, you climbed up, so that takes your turn. So it's a new round. You've got Baldar's probably got another 2 rounds of loud voice, and then it goes away.
Would I have been able to see the giant as I climbed up, and therefore can I relay that as I'm climbing so Baldar can actually yell across to the people as his turn?
It's a new round, so you can basically...
No, I mean on the last round when I was climbing, would I have seen the giant as I'm climbing?
Yeah, you would have seen it, yeah, for sure.
So then on the last round, Baldar would have told them there's a freaking giant. There's a freaking giant. And there's 3 more people behind the trees.
He's a dwarf, and he knows, and he's been in these mountains for a number of years. He says it's an ogre.
An ogre.
That's what he
Everything's a giant.
identifies as.
They have a cave troll.
To a gnome, it would look like a giant, but
Everything's a freaking giant.
Don't misidentify that they might identify as an ogre. Okay, like
I would also like to assume it's
are you
gender.
going to ask the ogre what its pronouns are?
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Don't assume. Wait, do ogres have like higher like cognitive ability, or are they more like just smash and grab? Or are they like
they're semi-intelligent. I mean, they use rudimentary tools.
I can relate with that.
Have rudimentary clothing. Everything's pretty rudimentary for an ogre. But
Neil, can I ask, can I see this person here? Oh, it's not doing that. Hold on.
From there, you're looking down. Yeah. I mean, he has been moving, so you can see him.
Does he look different than the rest? He looks different to me in...
Yeah, he's a bit bulky.
Can I see?
He's a bit bulkier than the other 2 goblins next to him.
Bulkier, as in armored, or bulkier as in taller, bigger?
Physically a little bit bigger than the other goblin.
Yeah, he's swole.
Yes, he's buffed.
So,
Yeah,
but I can't
Big
tell
swole,
anything from that he looks like something else.
No, he still looks like a goblin. He just looks like a bigger goblin.
Okay. He's a goblin ogre.
A gogre.
Okay. Actually, I have to do something. Okay, no, I'll do that next turn. Okay, so
goblin
what are you going to do?
Is that a different creature? Sorry, is it a goblin or an ogre or a goblin ogre?
Which one?
The big dude.
This one here.
This is an ogre.
Yeah.
That's an ogre.
Okay.
This is a big goblin.
Okay.
And I let you guys know that there's an ogre. I said giant, but Baldur said ogre, and that there's 3 dudes over here behind these trees.
And what is this guy?
Which one?
How come I can't do the clicky thing where it comes up with?
You have to select. You have to select the arrow on your. Right, there you go. Can you see it?
Yeah. But how do I select that? Oh, arrow.
Yeah. And then you can click on somewhere, and there you go.
Click on this arrow here. Click select move, and then you just click and hold.
Oh, okay. So if I click and hold. Ah, I see. Yes.
All right. That guy is also he also looks like a goblin, but he is more well armored and seems to be wearing. He's better attired than the other goblins.
All right, brilliant. I'm taking him on.
Yeah, he's probably an important goblin.
Go.
Do it.
All right, so
goblin must.
Are you going to basically chase him? Are you?
Yeah, I'm taking this dude down. I've got the higher ground.
Renault, this is basically through along here is kind of like a path. That you can run under the canopy of that tree.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
I think we do a combined attack on that guy.
Bum rush him.
I gotta get my spear.
Yep. Okay. Oglom's gonna try and actually Oglom might have a try and have a shot at one of these goblins with his arrow.
Where is my useless boyfriend gone?
He's trying to make himself useful. And Clover, what are you going to do? You're already up the tree, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to recon around, like if I have to kind of move around the tree to see, I want to do 360 view and make sure we're not being snuck up upon from behind or from the other way, because I'm presuming I have a pretty good vantage point up here in the tree now.
Yeah.
So basically,
All right, so who's going to roll for initiative?
not it.
Not it.
Roll away.
Hang on.
No one rolls, the Goblins gets to go first.
For God's sake.
Oh, you won, Bo.
Hey!
Ah,
You chalk one up for the tiefling. Okay. All right, so let's do an order move. Ada,
Today is a good day to
So,
die.
Ada, you move.
all right, I am moving.
You can move 30 feet.
Wait, how far can I move? I can move 30.
So,
Oh, I'm getting closer to that dude. Yeah, okay, good.
you can run along to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am ready to can I run and then jump on him with a dagger into his neck?
That was the limit of your movement, so you can run
Can you
that
do it in
distance.
slow
Throw a
motion?
dagger.
Can I run there and throw a dagger at him at the same
Yes, you
time?
can. Yes, you can. So roll a d20.
Yes. Let's go. 6.
And you miss.
What?
What?
Okay. You missed. You rolled a 6. You missed with the dagger.
Okay. Is this when I roll a d20, am I wanting to roll higher or lower?
Higher.
When are we wanting to roll lower?
On ability checks. That's pretty much
Okay.
the only time you need to roll lower. Every time you have to roll higher. Okay, Renault, you're up 20 feet. You
I
can
guess I
move.
gotta. I mean, the sword was effective, but I want to pick up my spear, and it should be around here.
Yeah, it would be lying on the ground or just past the So if you if say for example you run along this path,
Yep.
you'll be basically able to pick up your spear as you're running along.
So, am I moving now?
Yeah, it's your turn to move.
Okay, we're not just declaring. All right. Okay. So
No, you did
let me see.
before, but you said you were fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
you guys
let me
won initiative,
see
so you get to go. So you can.
how far I go. How far can I go? I'm trying to measure, but it's not letting me. Where's my measuring tool?
20 feet will take you to here.
Off I go. Do.
And if you wanted to launch a spear at this guy, the range is.
Like you might be just. Nope, too far.
40
it's,
feet.
It's long range, right?
It's medium range, so that
Right.
you don't get +1. But you have a weapon proficiency in a spear, do you? Is that
Yes,
what
I do.
you get a +1 for that anyway?
That's my baby. All right, here we go. Launching it. That's not good.
No, you miss.
Yep.
All right, 3-year-old, you're up.
Great. Okay, so I'm going to move 20 feet and should be put me right about there.
This is like when I was teaching my nephew how to throw a frisbee. You spend more time going after it than you do throwing it.
Okay, so it's the short bow. It's medium range, so Oglom's going to loose an arrow at this goblin here. This goblin here. His arrow, it's medium range for a short bow. So, guys. Okay, Elise.
So I'm going to try to use the sound to scare the wolf into running into the ogre. Again.
So you move the sound to sort of again spook the sort of wolf this way. You want him to sort of move this into this direction, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. So the wolf's I think he's getting accustomed to the sound, so it hasn't seemed to bother him. But I mean, this noise is pretty loud now. So I mean, you are able to move it around. So, but it may not be as effective as we keep going. Okay, Clover. Besides yelling out directions. You can do anything else?
Yeah, I was gonna look around the 360 view to see if anyone's coming any other direction, if I can see anybody else kind of long range. And I'm just curious, these two goblins here where Oglim was just shooting, were they heading this direction like they had heard Balder?
They're like heading towards you and Balder.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Balder to run, get to cover over there.
Yep. Okay. All right. Okay.
And do I see anything though when I'm looking around?
You can't see anything behind you. Balder.
Like anything, any direction. I just kind of want to do the swivel.
No, you can't see anything on you else from besides what's happening around there.
Okay.
Okay, so that means the goblins get to react. So.
Oh no! Balder, run! Unless he could climb the tree, I guess. He didn't climb it. I'm assuming he's not a good climber.
No, they prefer underground.
All right. It's been nice knowing you guys.
Okay, and then they're still hanging around. So they've passed the morale check. Okay, so they've got no melee weapons. So all right, so it's time for a new round. Okay, so Ada, what are you going to do?
Ada is.
You've pretty much reached the edge of that sort of ledge area, so you'd have to climb down or.
Where did the other dude go that I was going to jump on him and stab him in the neck?
Back there.
He's backed off. He's moved back a bit.
I feel like there's a trap if I keep following him.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see what's further up there.
Yeah, I don't I was going to keep pursuing him, but I don't know that that's a great idea. I might have to reconvene with the chaps down one level from me.
Okay.
Because the guy that I was going to kill keeps backing off, and I feel like I'm being lured further and further up that path. I think I need to help take down this ogre.
Yeah, I want that wolf.
All right. I'm going to have to come back down to join the guys and reconvene.
Yeah. Okay, Renault, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go pick up my spear and advance forward.
He's like a guy playing frisbee by himself. You're like Millhouse, when he's throwing the frisbee, and he runs over, picks it up, and then throws it to the end of the park.
My back is starting to hurt.
And Freya, what are you going to do? You're going to go for the wolf, are you? It's some revenge.
I want to, but I'd be too exposed with everything else. So I'm going to continue to move forward because something tells me it could be a trap, but I think this goblin is of some importance if it's dressed better, has better armor than the other elves.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move forward.
Yep. Oglim is going to basically just move up to about here and have a shot at the wolf because he's closer now. At least, what are you going to do?
I'm going to move up closer as well, and I can move 40 feet, right?
Yes, you can.
And so I get close enough, but behind Ogum, and then throw the dagger at the wolf.
Okay. Yep. Cool. And Clover, you're gonna. What are you doing?
I am going to shoot an arcane bolt at the first goblin.
Yep. Okay, you can do that. All right. So who's rolling initiative this time? Who hasn't rolled initiative so far?
I mean, I guess I haven't done it, so I'll do it. What could go wrong?
That's the spirit.
Roll a one.
Winner!
Yeah!
Winner, chicken dinner. Okay.
Let's eat some orc.
All right, Renault, since you rolled, off you go. What do you want to do?
Pick up my spear.
Well, your spear was like around.
Alright. And I can go 20 feet, I think.
You threw the spear further than 20 feet, so you won't be able to pick up the spear.
So I can't do that till next turn.
Well,
There we go. And I'm going to just move my 20 feet.
okay,
I
Ada.
guess that's it.
All right. Do I have to roll?
No, that's not as steep, that bit. You can just sort of climb down. You can sort of slide down the rocks.
I feel like all I'm doing is moving around. I really need to start killing something.
Well,
Every time
you can move 30 feet, so it's 10 feet down to the ground, and then you can move another 20 feet and throw a dagger again. You've got more than one dagger, haven't you?
Yes, I do. I have like 4 daggers or something. Ooh, can I throw a dagger at the wolf? How far am I? If I go down to the ground level.
Dagger, maximum range for a dagger is 30 feet.
Okay, if I get down to here, can I throw a dagger at the wolf from there?
Okay, so 30 feet will take you to about here.
I'm probably too far from the wolf.
You could get to about here. You could throw it and from there.
Ooh, I can throw it from the embankment. Hang on. If I get down from where I am,
Yeah,
here,
you can get to about here.
yes. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw it at the wolf. Yes, let's go.
Just get into range.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna do that.
Right, so you get to basically there.
Yeah.
Next to Freyul.
I'm going to move into this area here. Oh, am I? No. Yeah, I'm going to go.
That's what you said you were going to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
So you basically, as you're running along the path, Ada comes skittering down the rocks, sliding down the rocks, and then she sort of sprints back past you, back down the path. So
Did you guys get my WhatsApp messages?
sort of Doppler effect.
Clover's in the tree like, how are they doing over there? Are they just, is it square dancing?
Drinking gin and juice.
Oh,
So Ada, you're going to be
lean back.
yeah.
All right. Do I have to roll to do this?
No, not for that bit. You can just sort of slide down the rock face and
No, but can I slide and then throw the dagger?
yeah, you can basically move to here and throw the dagger.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Can I move now?
Yep.
All right. And do I have to roll now to throw this dagger?
Yep. Roll a d20. The range.
Yes.
We're here on that. Sorry, I'll
Let's
just
go.
pick you up. That was rude. I picked you up. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, 30 feet. Yep. Roll.
Yes. Oh, let's go. Take this thing down.
Can you move the gun with its long range?
Big money, no whammies.
Wow.
You rolled a 3. Okay. Yeah. You missed.
Wah, wah.
I'm just running out of daggers at this point.
All right. You got 2 daggers left. Okay. Oglin moves up here, looses an arrow at the wolf. So he's going to roll.
Come on, Oglin.
Where is boyfriend anyway? Boyfriend's like over in the bushes somewhere.
Oggon's a pretty ineffective mage shield, really. He just,
Oh my god. The popos are coming.
We all are. None of us
The
has
game?
hit anything except for Elise again.
Okay, Elise, you were going to be moving along, weren't you?
So I am going to move to here behind the, so I can take cover behind the bushes.
Actually.
And then I'm going to throw a dagger at the wolf.
Okay. D20. What's the range? It is 20 feet, I think. It's 20. It's 20 feet. Yeah. What did you get?
9.
Besides that initial roll, it's back to normal illusionist performance.
Neil,
Yeah.
don't forget to move the goblin
Yeah.
with Elise.
Oh, yes.
Don't help him, Tracy.
I don't want the goblin running away or starting to attack us or something.
And now, Clover, you're casting Arcane Bolt. That right at this goblin
I am.
here.
And this little douche right here.
Okay, you do that. Yes. Okay, you hit him. Roll a d6, please. Okay.
2 damage?
So you do 2 points of damage to him. You see sort of basically stops in his track and sort of clutches at his chest as this sort of flash of light sort of just hits him in the chest, but he staggers back, but he stays on his feet.
Yes.
Okay. So you want initiative. So now it's the gobby's turn. Okay. So he staggers back, but let's do some measuring now.
Now he knows I'm there. Oh, Balder had to run further, presumably. He didn't actually move that turn.
Yeah, so you got the 2 goblins are coming closer. This thing here, direwolf. All right, so the wolf is going. What's he going to do? He's going to move first. Down here towards the dwarf.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Lucky for you guys, they've got no more missile weapons, so it's time for a next initiative. So before we do that, what are you going to do? Renault, what are you going to... Oh, actually, you've got to do this, go. Okay.
Pick up my spear. Run forward.
Oh, man.
Actually, if I pick up my spear, there's nobody else up here still alive, isn't there?
The goblin that was
Yeah,
armored and heavily, you see him he's hightailing it, he's running off.
yep. So I think I should be able to reach. If I pick up my spear, I should be able to throw it down at the ogre.
Okay, so you can move
That's my plan.
feet. So if you move here, that's where he was when you threw the spear.
It's
And you can throw a spear. You can throw up to 60 feet.
gonna be close.
Yeah. So you could do that. You could pick up the spear and just launch it at the ogre. It's a long throw, but you
It'll be a long shot, but you know what? I'm not against it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, and then throw what you're going to do.
I'm going to go after the ogre.
Okay, Ada.
So I'm going to move down this way.
Ada is going to can I? Oh God, I don't want to risk throwing another dagger and losing it. I really want to jump on something and stab next sword like that guy.
I mean, the best thing about a thief is if you can do a backstab, which is where if you can somehow attack something from behind without them knowing, you get, you do like double damage, and you're like almost a guarantee.
But I feel like I'm constantly battling to like keep up. Like I keep wasting rounds and moves to like physically move. But then, like, by the time I physically move somewhere, like, the creature has moved somewhere else. So I spend my next round also trying to move, like, keeping up with it.
Yeah.
It's a constant battle of, like, moving after things, like, running around after them.
It's called parenthood.
hooting.
Ah, stop.
Hooting.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
It's not like Oldham and I are about to like...
So which way are you going to come? You're going to come back this way, Ada? You're going to come back this way?
Yeah, I think I'm going to come join Boyfie and then hopefully tag team to take down the ogre.
Okay, all right. And in Clover, what are you going to do?
I am scared. I don't think it's a big spell and waste it. Okay, if I cast sleep, can I cast it on these two guys and the other 6 and see how many I can do? Because it's a 240-foot range, and it doesn't say it's like a pinpoint and it goes from there. It sounds
Sleep.
to me like it's a 240-foot like cone, right?
All right, I'll tell you. Let's show you sleep. Typically, you can sleep. You can target either a single creature or a total of 2d8 hit dice of creatures of lower hit dice. So, for example, you could target one big thing or a group of little things.
So basically, what I want to do then is I want to target. Is it a cone though? Like, how does, in terms of like spatially?
No, it's just basically.
Think about what I'm attacking, and as long as they're within my 240-foot radius.
So, for example, in the current situation, you could target these two, or target this group, or you could target him, or the wolf. Or if the wolf is a bit smaller than the ogre, so if it was closer, it's a targeted thing. It's not like you emanate a radius of sleepiness around you. You have to target a group.
So if I target though goblins, that's 5 of them within my radius. Is that fair, or is that not fair?
No, I would say target this group, or you target this group.
I don't understand that, because it's not like it has a pinpoint, right?
If it was inside a dungeon, it's more sort of enclosed. So you could target like a whole room, for example. But out in the wilderness, it's a bit less focused, I guess, is probably the best way to describe it. But I mean, you could definitely say to this group of goblins, okay, I'm just going to cast it at them, or you could just say to the ogre, I'll cast it at the ogre. These goblins are still going to have to climb up the tree to get at you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I'm not sure I get spatially how this works then, if it's not like a specific directional thing and I can't just go, I'm going to attack all goblins. But okay, I'll attack these 3 then. Because I love you guys more than I love myself.
Okay, at least what are you going to do?
So what's the range of haunting, the cantrip?
The cantrip. Oh, I think it was 30 feet. Let me have a look.
Yeah. For the one I saw, it just says area effect and it just says special.
Haunting. area effects. Cantrip. Okay, within hearing distance. So it only lasts for a few seconds.
It lasts from.
And it's a sound. It's not a physical manifestation.
Yes.
So yeah, I think you could cast it at any creatures that are close to you.
Okay. So will I be able to cast it at the ogre?
Yes, you could cast it at the ogre. Yeah. So you have to describe what you want. What do you want it to be?
So I want to cast it as if a ghost is whispering beside his ear, just like soft whispering, just to distract him, to make him turn around.
Okay, you can do that. Okay. All right. So that means we need to roll initiative. Who's rolling this time?
My rolls are rubbish.
I can try again.
Okay, go. You get a +1, remember?
Oh, yes.
Well, there you go.
Yay.
With a win.
All right, Renault, you're up. You're at the top of the table, so you move first. What do you want to do? You were going to pick up the spear and then try and hit the ogre, weren't you?
I'm here. All right, so I'm picking up my spear and I'm tossing it lazily towards the guy.
So your spear's about here.
Tossing it lazily.
Lazily? It's an ogre.
We're in the middle of a battle. Why is anyone
My
tossing
back
it
hurts.
lazily?
My back hurts. I need to lay down. I'm tired of carrying the spear around, so I'm just going to toss it as best I can. I'm going to roll my d20
Stop
right now.
saying toss.
Well, you're
Clearly
actually.
mean something different.
Renault, you need to move here because that's where you're picking up the spear from.
Yes. Yes, the roll.
I had a good roll.
You're all
Wow.
right.
Oh.
I should be lazy more often.
So that's the okay. What did you roll? You rolled a 17, and I'll just check the
And I swear if that misses, I'm quitting.
balance class.
Throwing my controller at the screen.
17. Congratulations, you hit the ogre.
Woohoo!
The yogurt.
The ogre.
Yogurt.
He's a Greek ogre.
Yogurt is also cursed.
Yeah. So you do.
The
Spear does 1d6 damage. Roll 1d6.
But it comes with your choice of topping. All right. Where did I hit it?
I'm quoting The Simpsons.
In its torso.
Yes.
Roll
Thorax
a d6,
shot.
and then I'll just. Okay, that's 5. Now, refresh my memory on the weapon proficiencies, whether or not you get a +1 for damage. I'm not sure. I don't think you do.
I kick ass with my spear, so
Just double check.
He's not. I don't think you're.
kicking
Okay.
is kicking ass the same as being proficient?
Kicking ass with a spear. I feel like you kick ass with a boot.
Not if you're proficient with a spear.
You took cleave as your combat talent, didn't you?
Yeah, I do have cleave, but
that's a
yeah,
melee thing though.
yeah, but I gotta have like multiple people around.
So I have to check in. Efficiencies. Efficiency will gain you a. +1 to a bonus and attack and damage whip roll. So yeah, so you get a +1 for your damage as well. So you did a total of 6 hit points to the ogre.
Okay,
That's
I
pretty
like
good.
that.
Nice.
So he sort of goes "Ooh," as he gets hit by the spear sticking into him. Staggers back a little bit, but he's still up there.
With a spear stuck in him.
Okay, Freyor.
We've all been there.
I'm going to go get Frail Reynolds spear, and I'm going to move down there.
You can't use a spear. You're a cleric.
I know, but that's code for I'm going to go get that ogre.
All right. Okay. All right. So he's moving down.
Can I? Is it too late because I moved? But can I?
Cast a spell. You can't move.
Yeah, it's too late then. Okay. Okay, sorry.
All right, Ada.
Can I now jump on something with a sword in my hand and stab it in the neck?
Well,
try.
you can move
Wow.
30 feet. Mm-hmm. So, well, yeah, you could come running down this. You could slide down this rock face, and just not quite make it to the ogre, but be right in front of him.
Story of her
Oh my
life.
god, that sounds like a bad idea.
And then can I plunge my sword into his heart?
You would rush down, slide down the rocks, run down in front of him, and leech at the end of your
Yes,
movement.
I'm going to do that.
And you just be
make
about,
faces at it.
Sure.
My sword is. I have a sizable sword.
Is that a euphemism? Yeah, you're just a little bit too far away for you to make contact in this round.
Does Oglim know about your sword?
I'm not quite sure exactly what terms I can use in this. I'm not going to get us banned.
I don't think they've been intimate so far, as far as I'm aware.
Oglim earmuffs.
As far as the DM is aware.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm playing Oglim, so I think I should probably know something about this. All right.
Clover's camera is just like gone offline now. Passed out somewhere now. All right.
So yeah, so I would not recommend you running down straight down and standing right in front of the ogre. So you might want to run a little bit further closer. You've got one or two. What have you got? 2 daggers left or 1 dagger left?
Can I leap through the air with both daggers in hand to plunge them into this guy?
In slow motion.
And stop right in front of it.
You can do everything you want to do as you described it, but you just won't make it to it.
Story of my life.
You're just a little bit too far away. I mean,
I don't even watch.
It'll look dramatic,
anime, but I'm getting this vision of lights and all this stabbing, and then she just lands knee on the ground right in front of him and stabs the dirt.
Yeah.
And then the ogre just goes.
Superhero pose.
Superhero landing. Yeah.
But that might be super intimidating, and the ogre might run away.
Can I do that? Can I leap and wait? No, but then
we love the enthusiasm.
May get schmucked by an ogre, though.
All right, yeah. Can I timidly inch closer this round?
We're all going to use terms like Renault.
But it'll be theatrical. It'll look, whatever you do, I'm sure it'll look theatrical.
All right, I'm inching closer so I can theatrically jump out with both daggers in hand.
Yeah, you can do that. All right, so move yourself.
All right.
She likes making herself look useful, but as for the actual effect, not so.
I told you I'm just here to drink and play the lute and flirt with the NPCs.
You can throw a dagger if you've still got one.
No, but I want to hold on to my last 2 daggers so I could leap through the air and stab him in the air, stab him in the neck.
Okay. Are you flirting with your NPCs, or are you building a family?
What are you going to do? You going to have a dagger or
adopting ogres?
Oh, you were going to cast that spell on him, weren't you? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Also, before I cast the spell, I'm going to turn to the goblins and basically tell him that if I die, and then I pat him on where his heart is supposed to be, you die.
Yep. Okay, that gets his attention.
With her 1 hit.
All right. So you cast that whatever it was called, haunting.
Yep.
On the ogre, and the ogre sort of shakes his head a little bit, but it doesn't seem to really bother him. Oglin will shoot an arrow at the ogre. On D6. Short range. Oh, hang on.
Stuff is happening.
Roll 12. Damn, he just misses the ogre.
What?
And Clover.
All right, I'm casting sleep on the 3 goblins behind the ogre.
Okay. Yep, you can do that. Roll 2d8, please.
Come on. Don't fail me now. That's not great.
9. Basically, these 3 guys suddenly just collapse on the ground, motionless.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Don't hit them. Don't hit them until you're ready to kill them, because if you do, they'll wake back up.
Okay, so now the goblins react. Well, these 3 don't, because they've just suddenly fallen into a deep slumber. The ogre, on the other hand. Okay, let's going to go for. All right, the ogre.
Does the ogre just have gas? What was that?
Yeah, what was that noise?
That was it. That was me rolling as to who he was going for. So
It sounded like the TARDIS.
It sounded like what?
The TARDIS.
TARDIS from Doctor Who.
All right. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so he basically comes up to the ledge, and he sort of swings his club at you, Ada, because you're on the ledge there.
Thanks.
If she takes her to the
Right.
jugular right now, that's going to be hilarious.
All right, what do I do? What do you want me
What's
to
your
do?
armor class?
I don't know, something terrible. Where is it? My armor.
It's 5, isn't it?
She does a superhero landing and
Thanks.
immediately gets clubbed across the face.
Your armor class. What you're wearing leather armor, aren't you? So you're.
Yeah.
Suddenly picturing the Hulk when he grabs Loki and like, what happened? Hope that doesn't happen.
God.
So he, I mean, ogres are about 10 foot tall, so he can basically, with his arm, he can sort of launch out and he hits you,
Aw.
Oh,
knocking you back, Ada.
Well, that's not fun.
Oh, this might not be pretty.
It helps build character.
Bang! 6 hit points of damage.
Oh,
How many hit points do I even have? 6. I'm dead, basically.
Ada goes down. Oh, she gives out a squeal and she's knocked back and she's not
My
moving.
boyfriend to like save me. God, my meat shield is doing a terrible job.
Oh, that's not
Meat shield is sleeping on the couch. Okay, oh my God, that's the village.
The wolf, meanwhile,
He's in the barn.
towards Balder.
No.
That's not good. Ada's down. Clover's about to be attacked by a couple of goblins who are, and one of them has a spear, so he's going to try and throw a spear at you.
Through a tree. There should be a negative to that. There's limbs in the way.
There definitely is. There's cover bones.
Thank goodness. I'm gonna be like, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. I'm gonna taunt him from the top. Not that I speak goblin, but
What's your armor class? It's 9, isn't it?
yeah.
It's not looking good for you. Yeah, it hits you.
no.
'Cause I go even with a -4, With an armor class of 9, I need 10 to hit you, and then it would be a 14 because of the cover, and he rolled a 17, so he's still got you.
All right.
Oh, 1 point.
Clover's gonna be like, that barely scratched me, wuss.
Okay, all right. So,
But he hit me with his spear, so there's a spear in my hand now. As I pull it out of my own leg.
Yeah, 1 hit point. Basically, it's a glancing blow, so it would have just hit you, maybe go for your arm or your shoulder, and just sort of gashed your shoulder.
Stuck in the tree.
No, it
I
bounces.
pull it out. It bounces off the tree?
Bounces off you.
Oh. Can I try to catch it?
No, you're too busy going.
Okay. Fine.
I feel faint.
I don't feel faint. I feel angry.
All right. So next round. So Ada, you were basically knocked back, and you're just sort of lying on the ground there.
Why don't I see me?
So you had? Did you have 6 hit points? So it actually took you directly to 0, or did you go to minus?
No, I have 6 hit points, so I went to 0 basically.
Right, so you're on 0. Yep. Okay. All right. So guys, what's happening now? What are you going to do, Renault?
Well, I really can't get into the action because I'm too far away. But I'm going to move as far as I can to the south. And let me check my
Anybody have
sheet.
heals?
I have heals, but I gotta be able to touch her.
Yeah.
Can I cantrip myself?
No, you're
You're
basically
unconscious.
It is hard to do stuff while dead.
Yeah.
I can.
You're essentially, if you don't get immediate medical attention, you're going to die out in the next few rounds.
I can drag Ada towards Renaud, and I will get the goblins to help me.
Nice.
Okay, and Freya, what are you going to do?
We're meeting in the middle, Ada?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going for that ogre.
Freya's time has come.
Vengeance!
Yeah. Vengeance is the Lord.
I'm vengeance.
This is my moment.
Oglom is going to drop his bow, draw his sword, and also launch into the ogre. Defending his sweetheart.
That's right. Avenge me.
The mother of his children.
Bowder is going to get. Bowder can see this wolf barreling down on him, and so he's backing off, and he's got his picket hand. And Clover, what are you going to do?
Arcane bolt at the guy who shot a spear at me.
Okay, cool. All right, who's rolling for initiative? Who rolled last time? It was.
I did last time.
Oh, wasn't it? Elise, your turn?
I rolled last time.
Oh, you rolled. Okay, so who's up next?
I'll do it. I haven't done for a while.
Okay.
Come on. Oh,
Big roll.
no.
Oh, come on, goblins, roll a 1.
Yes!
Roll again.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, roll again.
Come on.
Yay!
Yes.
I rolled a 6.
Woo!
Yay!
Okay, all right. So, Clover, since you won the initiative, you can go first. So you're going to cast Arcane Bolt again?
Yeah. And is the guy who threw the spear at me the guy I already hit, or the other guy?
The guy who threw the spear is the one you hit previously.
Okay.
And let's double check. You cast that spell, and he drops to the ground dead.
Yay.
That's what I thought you said. I'm going to yell it at him. I don't care that he doesn't speak common. I don't care.
He doesn't speak
Yeah, he's dead.
Be evident now.
All right. Okay. All right.
We'll
So
kill the other one with the next one, or I am dead.
Renault, do your movement.
Okay, moving south here.
You can move
Think.
20 feet.
How far is 20? I can go Can we meet in the middle?
Well, Elise is going to have to do a strength check.
Yep, that's all I got.
Yep, you got there. Freyo, let's see your range for you.
I can go.
You can basically slide down the rock face and launch into an attack on the ogre.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Hang on. Take 2. That's exactly what I'm doing.
So put yourself down on the ground beside the ogre. So basically,
Right there?
here. Yep. And then roll a d20 to strike him with your mace.
A d20. What do I need?
Okay. He's got an armor class. Well, you're looking at about needing a 14. What's your strength?
My strength is 15.
Okay, so you're looking at about a 13. I think you'll need to hit.
A 13 or under, or 13 or over?
Bang!
Smash.
He slashes in with the mace, and the mace does 1d6 blunt damage. So roll 1d6, but you're going to add 1 because of your strength.
Yeah. 5.
Oh, that's nice.
So the yoga goes as he gets you, sort of whack him in the side there, you know, probably cracking some ribs or something like that. He gives out a groan and sort of staggers back. And then Elise, you're going to, so you can normally move 40 feet. Can you do what's your strength, please? Do
my strength is 8.
8. Okay, so just roll it, please. Roll a d20.
Also, can I get the goblins to help me pull as well?
Yeah, okay, I'll give you a benefit for that. Just roll a d20, please.
13.
Okay, yeah, you're not going to be able to move it very far. I think you'll probably only move it to about here. Where is it? You'll probably be able to move her about there,
Right.
dragging her body. Okay? The goblin's going to be here, Ada will be there, and then you can, basically, you're holding on to her. Yeah. And then Oglum, likewise, does the throw-your maneuver. Drops down, and he's going to stab at him with his sword. Let's see if he does something useful. Yes. He slashes at the same time with his sword. I've just got to double check.
That's my man.
Just hang on before you start fangirling. I'm the guy that started this thing. Right? Come on.
There he is. Oglum. He has
Me
a
like
strength.
half dead, being like lifting my head and going, "That's my man and his sword."
Okay, so he does 1d8 damage with the normal
You're
sword.
so getting some tonight. If I live.
Okay, so Oglum rolls 6 plus 1 does 7 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Lashing,
That's
gashing him, giving him a
That
pretty
feels good.
gash in the side there.
That's
And he's
got to
got,
do it.
and he's sort of
Avenge
stabbing
me.
that now. Okay, I think that's everyone's move, isn't it? All right. So, okay, so that's that round. So it's time for a new round. Ada
It's,
goes down to -1 now. She's bleeding out. Okay, so
I'm bleeding out.
pretty much, yeah. You. It's not pretty. You're in a bad way. All right. So, Renault, I'm assuming you're going to run and try and heal Ada.
Yep.
Lise, what are you going to do now? Are you going to just stay where you are, or are you going to do something else?
How did the ogre look right now? Like, does
He's
it look
got-
like it's almost dead?
He's not looking too good. He's looking pretty angry, but he's got a big gash on both side and a big sort of caved in ribs from Freyo. He's been basically hit on both flanks from Freyo and Oglum.
Elise, you're just dumping Ada there, right?
You can make it this turn,
Yeah,
right?
I can get there. You can drop her.
All right. I will cast.
Except you can't move and cast, so how likely is Ada to die if you have to wait until next turn to cast?
Wait, I can't? It's not...
No, you won't be able, if you move to you can't you that's your move. You can't cast a spell.
To wait till next turn to cast.
It'll be the following round.
Okay, so in this case, I will get the goblin to help me pull her closer to Renord, and hopefully able to do.
Well, yeah. I mean, you might be able to pull her a bit further this time, and maybe you'll make it to Renord. So and then you can just cast it. Yeah. All right. So Freljord and Oglum, I'm assuming, going to keep bashing at this ogre. So that leaves Clover. What are you going to do?
I'm going to yell at Balder to come back to the tree. And while I'm yelling, I'm going to throw a dagger at the other goblin who's trying to climb the tree.
Right, who's rolling for initiative?
Not me.
I'll do it.
I'm going to have to tap out soon, chaps, only because,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
same with me.
mostly dead, but also I have to be up at about 5 in the morning, so.
Got 3.
Okay, Freljord rolls 3, and he wins initiative, which is very timely. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, so Fro, you started, so roll, see if you can hit this ogre again.
I'm rolling a d20.
Yep. Yes! Bang! Hits him again.
Yes!
D6.
D6 plus 1.
Suck it, Donnie. All right, you primitive screwheads. This is my boomstick.
So Freljord leaps up and then with a mighty blow caves in the head of the ogre, who just goes and then just collapses on the ground, motionless.
Wahoo!
Nice.
Let's do this.
That's not the last of them, right?
Well, there's 3 that are asleep on the ground, and then there's a dire wolf about to kill the miner. And he's too far away. I can't cast Arcane Bolt at the dire wolf. That's why I told the miner to come back.
One dead ogre. Oglum is going to now. He's going to head over to these.
That's so
goblins.
cute.
Okay, Elise, roll for moving Ada. Jump again, please.
16?
Yeah, you can only move them about the same distance as you did before.
Even with the goblin
darn it.
help?
And even with the goblin helping, yeah.
Almost there.
Almost there.
The spell part is deceptively heavy.
On the target.
Okay, Clover, roll for the throwing of the dagger. Okay,
No.
so we go to the monster reaction, and there's only one action.
No, wait, Balder. What is Balder going to do? Is he going to do what I said and run back towards me?
Yeah, so he's going to move 40, gotta
Fuck.
do that properly.
Pardon my French.
He's going to beat it.
We made it this far into the show without an F-bomb. Way to go.
I have not. I have said it more than once.
Okay, so I'm going to roll
Over language.
for the morale of these guys because everyone's gone down. And then
That's what she said.
5. Okay, now that wolf is not running away. Okay, so that's the end of that round. So
I swear, when this is over, we're just going to have to go back to town, heal up, threaten to kill the dwarf again, or the gnome, or whatever it is, to see if we can get like 30 feet further down this road.
We're just gonna have to like come back and like kill them in minor increments. I was thinking that myself. That like basically we're just gonna have to
Either that or kill their morale because we keep beating them even though we are so inept.
This is what's called grinding.
Yeah.
It's like go to the store. Yep.
Yeah, every day I wake up at the inn there, I hear Sonny and Cher singing "I Got You, Baby."
Yeah.
Every day at 6.
It's cold out there.
That's true.
Okay, so new round.
New round, and Ada is gonna have to go.
Yeah, I gotta step out on this one.
All right. Well, we can just probably
cliffhanger.
Literally, I think I'm like almost dead.
We're literally hanging on the cliff.
All right. Okay. All right. We'll pause it at that point. Dun, dun, dun. Elise is cradling Ada's pale white face as she's motionless in her arms. The goblin is sort of standing there, gagged, sort of just eyes wide with terror as he's just been watching what's been unfolding. Freljord stands majestically above the body of the slain ogre.
Holds his head up.
Oglum is looking incredibly handsome as he nonchalantly walks over to stab the
For the
goblin.
love of God.
Meanwhile, the dwarf Baldar is caught out in the open as this big hungry dire wolf is bearing down on him.
Good thing I wore the brown pants.
Gripping his pickaxe valiantly. And Clover is up in the tree and she's sort of just nursing a wound on her arm and she's pulling out another dagger. It's a very serious look on her face.
And I'm just gonna point out that essentially Clover has killed more goblins than anyone. Just gonna say.
That's fine. The money shot for this episode was definitely Ada jumping off the cliff, both daggers, doing a superhero pose when she landed in front of the ogre, and then immediately getting murdered.
Hey, I didn't do the superhero pose. We decided that I timidly shuffled over to where I was preparing to do the superhero thrust with my daggers. I got wiped out.
But the thing
I killed a 10-foot giant. I killed a 10-foot giant.
Who identifies as an ogre.
I'm gonna give props to Freljord because a lot of the time he spent running around not being able to actually get to grips with anything. And this time he showed up and he definitely came to the
brought the A game.
Yes. So all right, okay then. All right, in that case, yep, we will do a cliffhanger ending with Ada.
I appreciate that.
Death's Door.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
That's awesome. Thank you.
This is great, Neil.
It is. I like the cliffhanger.
Literally.
Almost.
I think I need to zoom in on Elise cradling Ada on the screen, just like.
With like sad music playing, like yeah.
Sarah McLachlan or something.
We are almost there. Just hang on.
This is going to be like the cliffhanger in one of those like 90s fantasy TV shows.
We'll get the music.
Warrior
We'll get the
Princess.
music from those commercials where they're like trying to tell you to donate to save a puppy or a kitten.
Right. Yeah. Get the voiceover from
That's
the 60s
okay.
Batman. Right.
For just
Same
35
Batman,
cents a
same
day,
Batman.
you too can save an Ada.
Save a bard. Save your
You
neighborhood
too can save a
bard.
bar. Yeah.
That's less than a cup of
Emerald
coffee.
just looks like he's about to pout, but he can't.
Coffee a day.
And I'd like to point out the ogre was really cool that he was lying like dead. The dead squished ogre.
That is pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, it needs more blood.
Poor ogre.
All
All right, well, I'm glad we
you
were able
guys
to do
are awesome.
this.
All
We'll do it
right,
again
guys.
soon, hopefully. All right.
Yep.